Hey there, it's Brian David Floyd, and this is part 2 of Behind the Scenes of Cloning Elvis. I discussed in the first video, where the idea came from and what got me interested in Elvis. And needless to say, it's been a lifelong thing to learn about Elvis and follow Elvis. I've had a really good time, and so some of the questions that come up is like, what kind of research went into this? And as you know, I've been doing pretty much my research since I was a teenager, but even then, you really don't get to know everything that there is to know about Elvis. It would probably be next to impossible. And so last year I found a book. It was a small 1-volume biography by Ray Connerly called Being Elvis, A Lonely Life. And I found it to be just the perfect book to give me the background on Elvis that I needed. It is an incredible book. I highly recommend that you check it out if you haven't read it already. And another book that I came across was called Bringing Back the King. And it is The New Science of De-Extinction by Helen Pilcher. And I came across that in the Vroman's bookstore. I'm like, Bringing Back the King. And then I saw the Vegas site and go, oh no. But fortunately, it was in the science section. It wasn't in the science fiction section. And so I picked that up, and lo and behold, there is an interest in bringing back Elvis. And during my research, I went to Graceland for the first time, and that was absolutely powerful experience, especially after read Ray Connerly's book. And it was great to be there. It was great to walk in the same places that Elvis had walked, but it was great to be in Memphis and to go into those places. And I actually, stand up here, I actually got to go to Sun Studios where he cut that first record with Sam Phillips, That's All Right Mama. And that was an incredible trip. And if you get a chance to go to Sun Records, it is awesome. There's so much great stuff that came out of there. Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, obviously, Roy Orbison, Marty Stewart. It's absolutely, absolutely, absolutely incredible. And I got to stand in the exact spot that Elvis stood when he recorded all those records for Sam Phillips and hold the microphone that Elvis held all those years. It was absolutely incredible. And while I was back there, one of the things that happened is when you're around so many Elvis fans, you realize I'm writing a book on Elvis and I really can't piss them off. I have to treat Elvis the right way. And that was possibly the biggest challenge I faced when writing Cloning Elvis. It was very easy to break down into a caricature of who he was. And Mark and Brian, who used to be on KLOS, Brian used to do his Elvis bit, and it was hysterical, but it was a caricature. And so I kept hearing that voice when I was initially writing that, and I needed to get that Elvis voice down. I needed him to be a real character. I needed him to be Elvis. I didn't want a bunch of Elvis fans at my address with a pitchfork and go, you totally disrespected the king, and now you're going to pay the price. No, I didn't want that. So I came across this book called Elvis in the Morning by William F. Buckley, who is known as a conservative commentator, but he actually did a lot of novels, and one of them was called Elvis in the Morning. And Elvis is a secondary character. It was an incredible story, and it really helped me focus in on writing Elvis as a fictional character. So it was a very big help. As you saw in the last video, I did my first Elvis impersonation when I was in high school, about the age of 16, at that Mrs. French's Spanish class. And around 1991, 1992, my cousin Jimmy got married, and I said, "No, Jimmy, you're not going to ever get married. If you get married, I'm going to show up as Elvis at your wedding." Well, he went and got married. So fortunately, he eloped, so I wasn't Elvis at his wedding, but he did have me buy the jumpsuit, and he had me rent the jumpsuit and show up at Elvis at his reception. So that was my first gig in the jumpsuit. And since then, it followed many, many, many times, and I did a lot of shows at the Norco Fair during the talent show, and I've actually have one of those for you now. So for your, God, I don't know if it's viewing pleasure, for your entertainment value at the very least, here is Elvis Presley at the Norco Valley Fair. Okay, thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you've picked up a copy of Cloning Elvis. If you haven't, for a few more days, it's going to be on sale for 99 cents for the ebook and $6.99 for the paperback. Go pick it up. And if you have read it already, please leave me a rating and review wherever you buy it. That helps people find it. And I really appreciate you watching this, and I appreciate you reading the book. If you're not on my email list for new stories as they come out, get on there, briandavidfloyd.com/freebook, briandavidfloyd.com/freebook, and you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel here and stay up on the videos as they come out. And so thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you very much.